doing baked ham, and this is the last big savory dish of the season because it's summer. But I didn't get to make I did make a Thanksgiving ham, so this is gonna be like the beginning of summer ham.
First, you need yourself a roasting pan, and this is the roasting pan we're gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna clean that a little bit.
You know, Mish, no pork cooking extravaganza would be the same without New Ross's own Bulwark cider, would it? Would you do the honors?
Ready?
Yeah, I was born ready.
So in here I have celery, carrots, and onions, and some thyme. I'm gonna put some garlic in there, and then I'm gonna drop the ham. Now you're gonna wanna just score the skin. So just take your knife and make little diagonal cuts into the skin. It's going to be good for the crackling later on. It's going to get that skin nice and crispy, just the way we kind of want it there. Be careful you don't cut your fingers. It happens to the best of us from time to time, but don't be afraid of giving yourself a little nick. I know I've done that many times. And I'm using a little Bulwark cider. The apples can give a nice little acidity and cut the richness a bit. You just put a whole bottle in there, and I took a few little stock cubes and just for seasoning, and just crumpled them up and drove them into the pan with some thyme in there as well, and I put some cloves in there as well. Anyway, it's good just to kind of like just to slap it around there and show it who's well. Give it a good poke, yeah. Give it a good poke there. There it is. So I decided to put Mish to work. I got her peeling beets. We all like a nice beet. Little. So I have some turnip and some carrots, and there's some beets and some sweet potatoes, and I chopped up a few onions. I'm gonna put some olive oil, some salt. This is actually sriracha Himalayan salt. And a little bit of pepper and a little fennel seed. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a licoricey taste because you do like your sambuca. So anyway, you know what I have in my left hand, Mish?
Not yet.
This is made by my dear friend Ma Bell, and I'll see if I can put a link in the description for Ma Bell. This is dandelion jelly. She makes jellies and sells them at their various markets, Lunenburg predominantly. And so this is actually just made out of dandelion, like flowers, the yellow bits. So I have a little bit of the dandelion jelly here if you want to take a taste.
Thank you.
And I too, I think I'm going to have a little bit.
I'm going to wait for you.
All right. Well, I have some here. I'm going to give it no. It tastes like a sweet dandelion, and it's actually very subtle.
That's really good.
Extremely subtle and extremely delicious. So I grated an entire cabbage. I don't have a food processor, so I had to do it with my box grater because I'm going to make some slaw. My lovely assistant Mish is going to grate a carrot in there for a little color. Now I'm going to grate an onion because that's what Nanny does. And I love Nanny. She makes really good coleslaw. Now this is going to make everyone cry because the juice is going to come squirting out of the onion, and we're all going to be infected by nature's own pepper spray. And my eyes are starting to water from the onions. I'm starting to cry. Just gonna get all the gookiness out. Dry that in the sink. Just gonna dump some of this in. Sour coleslaw dressing. I don't want soup. I don't want coleslaw soup. But just give it a little stir around there. And add a little salt. And a little pepper. When the vegetables come out of the oven, I just like to
give it a little sprinkle with some more olive oil and a little apple cider vinegar. I did dump my chopped parsley in. I use a lot of it. I think parsley is a nice addition. It gives it a little freshness and it gives it a lot of beautiful color. Just give it a good little stir around there. And this is a nutritious dish and quite beautiful.
Okay, we're gonna make our glaze. You guys can dump some brown sugar and a couple dollops of Dijon mustard. I'm gonna add a little Tabasco, this Chipotle Tabasco. Give it a bit of a bite. You like a bite, don't you, Christy?
No.
That's not what I heard. Anyway, then I'm gonna put a little drop of this Guinness barbecue sauce in, just a touch. Well, maybe a little touch more. And I'm gonna put a little bit of steak spice in. And then I give it a little bit of a stir. Just give it a taste. Need more mustard, actually. You know, Mish, I was gonna read a book about Canada's Arctic people, but I just couldn't get into it.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna pour this all over the pig meat. I love pig meat. I like pig meat, Mish.
can you show me your arm?
Oh yeah, there's my pig meat arm.
He's not kidding, people.
Gonna just finish glazing this up, and I'm gonna drive it back in the oven, 400-degree Fahrenheit oven, for about another half an hour, and it's gonna be nice and sticky. And then I'm gonna strain the juice and make my sauce.
So I hauled the ham out. I should have pulled it a little bit sooner because it's got a little dark a couple places. But just look at that. And what I do next is going to be the really, it's going to make this dish really special.
I just want to rest it there for around 20 minutes or half an hour. Just don't do anything to it. Just leave it alone, and nature will take care of the rest.
Big J,
Yes, my little Mish.
what are we going to do with this juice?
Well, we're going to do something very special with it. You could just chuck it up, but why the hell would you do that?
Why?
No, you won't. This is all flavor in there. And we're going to make the most delightful sauce to go with our ham. So what I'm going to do, it's kind of hard to see because I'm angled weird, but I'm going to strain this all out. I'm just going to squeeze all this in here. All the onions and celery and carrots. I'm going to pass as much stuff as I can because everything in this is flavor. See, there's a lot of fat on top here, eh? You can't really taste it. See, there's like a little space here. If you kind of stir it around, it's going to push all the fat out to the side. Thank you, Eric Matouche, from my culinary class. My chef told me this many years ago. If you turn it around, you can catch just the fat. Now, you can thicken this two ways. You can use a roux, but I am going to use a slurry. A slurry is just cornstarch and water. Just put the cornstarch in and stir it around with your fingers. And wait till it comes up to a nice boil, or simmer rather. Oh, it's just boiling now. And just stir it in. Don't go crazy with it because it'll continue to thicken up a bit. And then the sauce is going to go on top, and it's going to be heavenly. It's going to give it a little taste here. Oh yeah, that'll take you where you want to go.
What are you doing?
Now I just have the ham and the vegetables and a baked potato, which I stuck on there, and just have to sauce this bad boy up. Cover that with some sauce. Just pour it a little over the ham there. A little drizzle on the vegetables. You don't want to go crazy. A little dollop on each side there.
Now to give this a little bit of a taste, I'm just going to stab that in there and give it a little around the sauce.
Oh man, that's really good.
Oh yeah, look at that bastard. Look at that.
Now some of the, now I'm going to try some of the vegetables here. It's an easy meal to make. And I'm planning on making split pea soup with the leftovers. So be prepared to watch that video. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.